Good morning, everyone. You've been embraced by Reverend Keith Horowitz. You've been embraced by the Reverend Coco Stewart. And you're being invited to go within, obviously, where it all begins. To become an established individual in the power and the presence and the love of God. Now we're all at one with the presence of God. But many individuals live in a sense of separation. So when I use the word established, I'm talking about individuals who have been initiated, who have done the inner work through affirmative prayer, the art and the science of meditation, life visioning, spiritual technologies that allow for insights to occur so that which is real and eternal becomes real for us. It's no longer a theory, a religion, a belief system, a hypothesis, simply a point of view. We're established. And so for those of you who are tuning in to the Agape International Spiritual Center, are seeking to go beyond religiosity and merely being a believer to being an established being in the presence of intelligence, love, beauty, harmony, peace, and all of the very essence of the Spirit of the living one. You are in a conscious minority, meaning most individuals, that is not their priority. Even individuals that attend church every single Sunday, there may be an unconscious desire for unitive awareness, but oftentimes it is perfunctory. Their mother, their grandmother, their great-grandmother went to a particular church, and so they follow suit. Ralph Waldo, my voice hasn't come back quite yet. Ralph Waldo Emerson would say that would be an anemic God, where you're walking perfunctory in a religious way. New thought, ancient wisdom, or ageless wisdom is not perfunctory. It's not merely for believers. It's for individuals who are opening themselves up to deep and soulful practice. And the hedge against mysticism becomes apparent. What is the hedge against mysticism? Narrow perception. Peace and love and harmony and wholeness and wellness, well-being. Omnipresent everywhere, except where it is being suppressed by limited perception. And so we begin with the macro. I'm at one with God. I live, move, and have my being in the presence. Why is that important? Because there are micro perceptions that are real in terms of the fact that we live in it. We have our body, we have our family, we have our neighborhood, we have our city, we have our state, we have our nation, etc. And many people primarily live in those narrow perceptions as ultimate reality. You see people like waving patriotic flags. They have shrunk their perception to national interest. Thus, they have given up their awareness as global citizens and ultimately as cosmic beings. So what does that mean? They give up their choice to think from intelligence, and they only think from pseudo-patriotism. We see that running rampant today. People absolutely convinced in their particular nation, their particular side, they have gotten caught in the hedge against mysticism and have pulled themselves into ignorance and a sense of separation. Not you, not here, not now. We don't fall prey to that. We love our body temples. We love our family. We love our neighborhoods. We can perhaps even have a deep affection for our cities, in our states and say, oh, I'm from this state, I love it. Or this nation, whatever nation you were born in. But you're all planetary citizens. And unless the citizens arise and awaken to a much more expanded awareness, you'll continue to see spread around this world all manner of individuals fighting for their limited points of view, thinking that if their limited point of view wins, we'll have peace. It will never happen. It's only going to happen as individuals rise up and become aware that oneness and unity is real. Not just a belief, not just on Sundays or Saturdays, or whatever the Sabbath may be for you, but every waking moment of your life. The art and the science of meditation allows you to be a candidate for such an insight. And then you will change. You will transform. You'll be different. You may not fit in with everyone. And that's beautiful. Because if you're following the crowd, need I say more? Just look on the internet. And you see a crowd of fools spouting opinions with passion. Be still and know that I am God in the midst of you. Not a man in the sky, but a presence that is never an absence. The presence of love and beauty and joy. And you'll come to an understanding every path with heart. Every path that with heart. Mystical Christianity, mystical Judaism, Islam, Buddha, every path with heart is about love and peace. And revenge in any of those particular categories is never an option. It is never a spiritual practice. That's where the ignorant play. We rise. Love and forgiveness is real. Mediation is real for those who are awake. Are you? Are you awake? Or are you sleepwalking through your incarnation, being pulled, seduced, intimidated, and provoked into lower perceptions? You don't have to answer me. Answer to your higher self. Let's meditate. Let's take our shoulders and squeeze them to our ears. Tense up everything. Do the opposite of what you want. Tense up your feet, curl your feet, your fingers, everything. Release. Let relaxation take over. Establish an intention within yourself, an inner fire of desire to wake up to your glorious nature. Just for a moment, want this more than anything. You've heard me say over the years, as I've written in the book Spiritual Liberation, Fulfilling Your Soul's Potential, you want this more than an individual whose hair is on fire is looking for a lake. You want this awakening more than anything. This becomes your fiery passion, your intention, your focus, your resolve. This is why you sit. I want to wake up. I want to come out of the matrix. I want to have a realization of my oneness with God. And that's where our attention flows. That's where our vibrational energy goes, to this intention. Oh, I want to wake up. Open mine eyes that I may see the glorious reality. Let me see. Let me see with consciousness that I'm surrounded, infused, steeped in the presence that is never an absence. This is where my attention is. And the breath keeps us present. Sit as if this is your first time ever meditating. Sit with an inclination to catch with your inner ear the cosmic voice of the Spirit saying, let there be life, intelligence and love and beauty. Sit with this awareness, perfect stillness. As Plotinus once said, and it's later quoted by Ernest Holmes, to he or she who can most perfectly practice inaction, to them, all things are possible. Being perfectly still, becoming aware that we are awareness, perhaps watching the activity of the mind without interfering with it, so that we are perfectly inactive, witnessing. And he or she or they or them that can perfectly practice this inaction, then everything is possible. For with God consciousness, all things are possible. Listen with your being. See with the inner eye, hear with the inner ear, feel with the heart behind the heart. Be still. Be mindful of your attention. If drift has occurred, come back to your passionate intention to wake up. Let the breath hold you presently as you become aware of it. And be still. Quiet. And cultivate your energetic fortress of solitude. Bubble of infinite possibility. With God consciousness, all is possible. Where's your attention? Where's your attention? We've become more established in the eternal, more established in love and beauty and intelligence and harmony and wholeness and peace, wellness. We're more established now. We've gone beyond merely a belief system and allowed for our moments of sacred silence and stillness to open ourselves up to insights into the realm of the ineffable, the realm of the eternal, the realm of the absolute. We establish such a strong intention that even when we are not formally meditating, our intentionality is running us, so that all of our activities are infused with our intention. Washing dishes, cooking, exercising, having conversations with each other, driving our cars. There's an overarching, underlying eternal intentionality that's guiding our thought, our word, and our actions. We're awakening. It is from this awakened consciousness that what wells up in the midst of us right now is total gratitude. So grateful that we are awake, alive, that we did not create ourselves. We emerged from love and beauty, intelligence, life itself as a gift, emanating directly from the Spirit of the living God. Oh, we're so grateful. We're grateful that our life is a gift. And in this moment of giving thanks, we are re-gifting the gift through high conversation, high thoughts, and right action, representing God on earth. This word is a word of blessing for each of us, that we may be free from limitation, that wholeness and wellness and well-being and harmonizing prosperity and divine safety and security, which is a state of consciousness, is so active within us that we can walk on the earth, in the world, but of the higher frequency of life eternal. And all of this is happening right now, not in the future, right this second. We give thanks for this. And we allow it to be so. And so it is. Amen. Thank yourself for participating in the art and the science of the practice of meditation. Let us move into a degree of thanksgiving for our spiritual community, otherwise known as Agape International, Spiritual Center, embracing all the paths into higher consciousness. And let us give thanks by actively praying for and supporting our community. We turn within in this moment and we give thanks for what we have to give in terms of substance, coin of the realm, to allow the visible expression of this community to continue to manifest as staff, necessary equipment, a place to worship, classes, and all ministries and all that makes up this consciousness of agape. We bless what we have to give. We circulate it, knowing that how we give and where we give from comes right back to us. Because we live in a return to sender universe. Whatever we give out comes back. That's law. We allow it to be so, and so it is. Amen. So as you have prepared yourself to be a great giver this morning, you can do so by taking out your phone and taking the camera portion, shining it in the direction of the QR code. For our understanding here, QR means quick response. Shine it there and you'll get a quick response. You go right into the tunnel of agape, portal, choose the amount and the regularity of your gifting, and you can do that right now. Don't hesitate, because your ego will give you something else to do. I'll do it later. No, you won't. Do it now. As Jesus said to Judith, whatever thou doeth, do it quickly. Do it now. If you want to text the word gift to 424-321-6243. All this information is on your screen. Take you into the same portal. If you want to go directly to our website, go to agapelife.com. Celebrate your life through giving there. You'll donate. You'll check out as if you're buying something. Some people buy the book of the month and other things at the same time. But you're really checking into your inner prosperity. If you want to mail it in, it's right here on our screen. Send it to Agape International at 8549 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 1156, Beverly Hills, California, 90211. Send yours in right away. If you're on our Facebook page, there's a way to donate right on our Facebook page. Those are the ways you can give. You can begin now. I'll be right back. Reverend Julie.
We've got a few highlighted announcements for you today. You can visit agapelive.com for more information and to find out about all of our weekly offerings. All times listed are Pacific time. Bringing Heaven for 37. Save the date and join in as we celebrate Agape's anniversary Sunday, November 19th, on live stream during 9 a.m. service and in person and on live stream at the 11:30 service. Hey, look to your left. That beautiful being sitting next to you has major superpowers. Now look to your right. That beautiful being sitting next to you also has major superpowers. Now embrace yourself. You have major superpowers, and now is the time to activate them. As a gift from Reverend Michael to commemorate Agape's 37th anniversary, we invite you to join us for Vision Your Superpower, From Artificial Intelligence to Absolute Intelligence, a 6-week discovery of your soul's gifts and superpowers, hosted by Agape ministers and licensed practitioners. This free series kicks off Wednesday, November 22nd, and focuses on 6 visioning themes: harmonizing abundance, community, well-being, self-love, harmonizing relationships, and blisscipline, all with the intention of bringing you into a deepened, heightened, and expanded awareness and understanding of your divine power. Do not miss this opportunity to come together with the community to catch the highest vision of what desires to unfold within your life and the lives of the collective. Register today at agapelive.com. On this week's episode of Take Back Your Mind, Reverend Michael welcomes beloved inspirational speaker, transformational teacher, and author of the best-selling books, You Are the One and The Magic of Surrender, Coot Blackson. Watch or listen to Take Back Your Mind with Michael B. Beckwith on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Subscribe or follow to receive alerts when new shows drop each Wednesday. If you're seeking spiritual insight into your finances, life purpose, health, or world events, email Reverend Michael at podcast@michaelbeckwith.com. Your question may be featured as the life question of the week on the Take Back Your Mind podcast with Michael B. Beckwith. Share your first name and location. Hey, Agape is open to the public, so come on over every Sunday. Meditation is at 11 a.m., 11:30 celebration service. Be aware, we've got some construction happening on Wilshire Boulevard and around the building. As always, all services continue to be live streamed. We love seeing y'all here, so come on up to Agape. Agape en Español invites you to join us every Saturday at 8:30 a.m. for meditation and affirmative prayer exclusively in Español on Agape's Facebook page. Reverend Michael's Adaptozin is out of stock at Nutririse. However, you may pre-order the high nutritional density version, which is soon to be released from Nutririse. And the vitamin D3 K2 is currently in stock, so you can go to Nutririse.com and order yours today. Many blessings to you.
Many blessings to you. As you are in the process of celebrating your inner and eternal prosperity through the law of circulation, the law of giving without attachment, without agenda, without manipulation, just becoming a giver. As Kahil Gibran reminds us, the hands of the giver, it's never empty, for the universe always fills it with more to give. As you are now in harmony with the law of circulation and are practicing giving, whatever the amount, nothing is too small, nothing is too large. You're in the flow of life. You're on the right side of the law. Beyond stinginess, Grinchism. You're into a release of life energy that will come back to you. Pressed down, multiplied, overflowing. We turn within and we give thanks for the sacred generosity moving through this magnificent congregation that's all over the world, blessing this spiritual community with all needs met. The consciousness of all needs met is here. It's now manifesting through each and every individual tuning in right now. We give thanks for this and more than words can say or convey, and we allow it to be so. And so it is. Amen. Your soul, thank you for tuning in. Where you are right now, rise up. Feel the beginning of this song as the song of benediction. And then be reminded that we'll have our worship celebration service. Meditation begins at 8:30 Pacific time. Worship celebration service live stream across all the platforms at 9 a.m. Then, of course, as Reverend Julie reminds us, the in-person service, 11 a.m. Pacific time, meditation, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for in-person worship, celebration, fellowship service. Come on up to Agape. We never say, come on down. We say, come on up. And be ready for your change, for your transformation. Forgiving everything. Difficult practice, but necessary. Listen.
Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender.
That's Charles Holt.
I surrender.
Singing a song written by Tim McAfee Lewis and Michael Beckwith.
I'm ready
for my change. Listen.
I'm ready for my change.
We give thanks for our passionate intentionality for transformation. Fiery faith of an inner awareness of breaking free from the matrix, that we may see ourselves as we are seen by the presence that is never an absence. Allowing ourselves to break free and to moment by moment daily set ourselves on fire that everyone will come watch us burn for the presence of God. It's happening now. So it is. Amen. We'll see you at 8:30 a.m. God bless you.